Now remember we said that there are the three different economic agents and what are the motivations behind how they make their decisions. We have consumers, producers, and the government. Let's start first with understanding the motivations of a consumer. Now in the case of consumers, we assume that all consumers want to maximize their utility. So first question, what exactly is utility? Now utility is this total satisfaction received by consumers when they consume a good or service. So it sounds very strange, but we actually try to quantify the satisfaction in the consumption of good in these units called utils. So for example, if the consumption of a bowl of fishball noodles, so you know your fishball noodle soup, if we say that you use 5 utils, while the consumption of a bowl of laksa gives us 10 utils, it really means that what we're saying is that eating one bowl of laksa is twice as satisfying as eating one bowl of fishball noodles. So in this case, if the satisfaction is twice as high for laksa as compared to fishball noodle soup, then obviously we think that the consumer will be willing to pay more for laksa than fishball noodles. But in general, utils will also decrease as consumption increase. The classical example we'll talk about is slices of pizza. The first slice of pizza is going to always be the most satisfying. I don't know whether you have eaten pizza in your life, but if you have eaten pizza in your life, you know that the first slice always the most shook. The second slice, still quite shook, but not so shook. Third slice, okay, then I think by the time you get to your sixth slice, you get damn thin. So this is the concept of how the level of utils go down because we become more full. So to simplify this problem that consumers face in decision making will be to ask, how should I spend my money in order to maximize my utility? The solution in a simplified format is to say that utility is actually maximized when the total amount of spending exhausts the budget available and the ratio of the marginal utility to prices are equal for all goods and services. Now, what's the meaning of that? A breakdown of what I've just said in my previous statement here is that number one, I've actually spent all my money on goods and services, and number two, the marginal utility that I get from each dollar spent on different goods are exactly the same. That is where I have optimized my budget. Okay?